I'm Mark Simmet with Iowa Public Radio's Studio One. I'm here at Hinterland in St. Charles, Iowa with Hippo Campus. Welcome, Jake and Zach.
Hello, Mark.
Hello.
Nice of you to join us on this beautiful day.
Thank you for having us.
So you're from St. Paul, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Came down 35 just for this festival. You finished up a tour recently?
Yeah, we were on tour with this band called The Head and the Heart.
Yes.
Had a couple days at home and then came down here.
Okay. So you're from St. Paul. That's a nice town.
Yeah, beautiful place.
You know, this is Iowa Public Radio. There used to be kind of a rivalry between Minnesota and Iowa. And it might have been before your time, but
really?
We're all friends now. You know.
Are we? Really?
I mean,
we
love Minnesota bands.
Oh, well, thank you.
We play you all the time on Iowa Public Radio.
We went to the University of Minnesota for just a brief period of time before we both dropped out. And the thing that they teach you at the, what do you call it, the chant, the football thing is like, we hate Iowa. And I never felt good about that one.
That goes back, you know, it doesn't mean anything anymore.
Sure.
So you've got a new record out. It's called Demos 2, follow-up to Demos 1. Why Demos projects at this particular time?
Well, we released our second real album, Bambi, last September, and we had written like a bunch of songs for that project and just had songs over the years, and we thought it'd be a good idea to just kind of like purge our catalog, kind of like start fresh on the next real album coming out, and I don't know, we just kind of wanted to like show people that like, well, here's some of the songs that we've played live that they wanted to hear, here's some old ones, here's some ones that we thought were cool that just didn't really make the cut. That was kind of the thinking behind it.
You know, when you see a title like Demos, you think, you know, a guy with a guitar, you know, singing into a mic and his iPad or something like that, but these are pretty well-rounded produced demos.
They're okay.
You know, it says something about your process, I think, that you were there like, was everybody in the band involved in the demos?
Yeah, it's been a pretty recent development that we've been able to kind of record as a band. Like for our first two EPs, none of us really had any recording gear, so it was, you know, just an iPhone in a room and us all playing our songs, you know, over a PA and listening back to it on just like an iPhone. But for this record particularly, we got more into recording and demoing things out before we even brought them to the studio. So
somebody told me that the Bambi album had something to do with the Me Too movement. Is that correct?
I think it has more to do with just like examining masculinity in today's society, just being vulnerable. A lot of it's very like emotion based. You know, men don't talk enough about our feelings, and that's why we're a piece of shit. That's why men are pieces of shit. So
this is Facebook.
That's cool. We're online. No problem.
Yeah. That's cool. Pieces of garbage. So no, talk about your feelings. You know?
Yeah.
Don't repress those. Get them out.
That really gives me a clue, because I think, you know, reading reviews of Bambi, it's kind of like, you know, the lyrics are not that clear, which is always a good thing, because you can, you know, read into it what you want. It means something more to you personally. So thanks for the clue on that one.
Yeah, of course.
So it does have something to do with the Me Too movement then. Yeah, so I'm going to ask you a few questions about music that we're asking all the bands we're interviewing. Why does music matter right now at this moment in history?
Well, it's the most accessible that it's ever been, so people have access to every type of music from, you know, today and from, you know, I don't know, pretty much any period of time where music was recorded, but I think that gives artists a platform to really speak to, you know, maybe where they come from or what they've experienced as, you know, a person, as a demographic. I think that's important.
I think politically right now, too, there's a lot of oppression going on. I mean, obviously, you look at who our president is. I think music is coming to a place of protest again, which is exciting.
So what's inspiring to you right now, Jake and Zach?
Not much, honestly. I don't know. I gotta recalibrate my body and mind, so...
Yeah.
Nothing.
Musically, the people that are doing it, like, incredibly well. I look to, like, Tame Impala for production and Big Thief for songwriting. You know, bands like that really speak to me on a, you know, inspirational level.
Okay, and my last question in this vein, what's a song that you consider to be a personal anthem? Could be one of your own songs or somebody else's.
I was listening to Tears for Fears in the car last night, just the song Head Over Heels, and it's just like One of the most amazing songs. I love that song. I
Is
love
that one of
Being
their
in Love
hits?
Too, you know? Yeah. It was, it's kind of a hit.
It's not coming immediately to mind, but
Really?
well, probably the title is.
Yeah.
I put myself on the spot on.
Yeah.
Tears for Fears fans are going to be so upset.
They will riot.
Yeah, I'd say "Rich Girl" by Hall & Oates.
Now that one I do recall.
Or there's this song called "Swingin'" by John Anderson. It's like this weird.
Yes.
Are you familiar?
Country artist technically,
Yeah.
but that song
Wait, what's
goes. It swings,
Swinging.
and it's about
Swinging.
swinging in your swing.
That's right.
You
Or
can't
maybe
beat
he's
that.
alluding
All
to
right.
something else.
Interesting. All right, so you guys are playing later on the stage.
Yes, sir. 6:30.
It's going down.
6:30 here at Hinterland in St. Charles. What kind of a show can we expect?
Hopefully, a full and train wreck free show.
We're gonna, play some guitars. There's gonna be a bass. There's gonna be some drums. Drummer's gonna play those drums.
We got a trumpet.
We got a trumpet.
Nice.
Sing some songs. Let's go.
All right. Well, Jake and Zach, it sounds great. We're looking forward to the show later on. I'm Mark Simmet. We're live here at Hinterland in St. Charles. I've been talking with Jake and Zach of Hippo Campus, the St. Paul-based band. And if you like these interviews, please like and follow Iowa Public Radio on Facebook. We'll be back talking with Dave Kuning, known for his work with the Killers. He's got a solo project out right now. He played earlier today, a new solo album from Dave Kuning. That's coming up later at 6:45.